So my camera broke on a call, mid-client call, which is not a good thing, right? Which is why I've now gone and bought a new camera. I think it's basically the upgrade of the one I currently have. It's the Brio 100, which is 1080p, and this one I know is 720p, so it's kind of like the step up, I guess. If I can, I'll try to get the old webcam working again and try and do a comparison side by side, but you'll see later in the video if I got that working. Right, let's see what we have in the box then. Nice, so it comes with a little slider so you can cover the camera. That's good, because I'm always putting away the camera when it's not in use, because you always just feel weird, right, when there's a camera pointing right at you. I got the nice white version here because it matches my desk theme. I've got like a white PC case, white keyboard. This is pretty nice for me. And here we go. Here's the product. Let's do a bit of unraveling. Let's quickly compare it to the old model. So if I have this slided open, nice, looks good. And then we have this one here. You can see this is the difference. This one's quite round and bubbly. This is a bit more sharp edged, but I guess that's so this can slide along. It's quite nice and smooth actually. It stops there so it can't slide off and it goes all the way back. That's nice. Again, you have the LED light to show if it is recording, same as which this one had. But that's basically it. It's the exact same thing from what I can tell. Let's plug it in and check it out. Right, I've plugged it in, we're connected. I'm currently using my microphone for better audio here, but what we'll do is we'll test out the camera in a minute. I just want to check these Logi options. Because it's a Logitech item, it should pick up and populate in here. There you go. Cool, so you could see me right on the camera. That's pretty good. And actually, the quality looks all right. I know it's a small window there, but it's definitely sharper than my previous camera was. Just pop it back in from the future. I realized you can actually press this and have some options to edit the camera. Auto exposure. Okay, that's nice. That brightens you up a bit more. Low light compensation. That does nothing right now because I guess I got good lighting. And there's different presets for streaming. Why? Oh, so it just basically turns off the low light compensation. Okay. Image, auto white balance. Yeah, actually, that's quite nice. It is nicer when you look warm, right, and not blue. It is quite a cool day today. And there you go. Of course, you can expose all those settings, refine it, make it look... Oh, make it look good how you like it. That is nice. That is very convenient, especially if you have like a particular color you're going for. Maybe you want to have like a warmer shot, or maybe you do have low light in your room and you want to kind of adjust the balance of all of that. I'm just going to set that back to default because it's pretty good by default. And then what do these do? Grid. Okay, so you can frame things. Mirror view. Oh, so this is what I look like normally, but of course you're usually reversed in the camera, aren't you? But then I guess that's what I look like in the mirror, right? Yeah, this is weird. And you can change the size down here. Maybe you want a lower resolution for some reason. But actually, I was recording on 720p and it actually looks this sharp on the right. That's crazy because I know the other one is 720p. And if I go up to 1080, this should be even clearer. Wow, okay, that's good. Let's keep it on 720 for the rest of the video because I actually filmed the rest of this video at 720p. And you will see it is still much better than the old version at 720p. Let's see what kind of options we have. So we have an input gain for the mic, firmware version, anti-flicker. I actually need to do 50 Hertz because I'm in the UK. Everything will basically flicker at 60. It's good at 50, so that's what I'm going to set there. And that's basically it. Can't really change anything else. Fantastic. Let's now have a look at what happens if I change the microphone. So here's my OBS. I've got the LG webcam disabled. I'm using my current microphone. If I untick this. So I've unticked my microphone, I've ticked the LG webcam. So now you should be able to hear me through the webcam. I don't know how good the audio is, we'll have a look later, but this is a test. I'm kind of this close, let's say 75 centimeters. I'll go further back to see if it changes at all. I'm now much further back. Is it degraded a lot or is it still okay? And now I'm very close, almost too close. This is my normal mic comparison. This should be better audio quality, but I guess we'll find out when we have a look. Now, let's see if we can get this camera bigger to do a better view on this. Let's open up the Windows camera. So there you go. You can see my beautiful face, all zoomed in and large. It looks sharp. I feel like there's a sharpening filter on it because it's picking up a little bit of the detail in here. I think that's a good thing though. And it's a nice kind of shot. It's not like it's not an ultra wide. It's not really cropped in. I think it's like a good distance because when you're talking to someone, you want a nice shot of your head, not all the background. Maybe you don't want everything in the background like this stuff I've got going on. I'm doing some works, right? That will be gone soon. But yeah, you can tell, you can have a look. Does the audio look good here? Let me try boot up my other camera and we can do a little comparison side by side. Well, can you believe it? I've got it working. I've got my old camera working again. You can tell it's blurrier actually, especially in the back. You can tell everything's a bit more washed out. I'm definitely not as sharp as I was. Let's have a quick listen to see what the audio on this old version looks like so we can compare back to back. So here you go, you can see I've now put the old webcam on. This is what the audio sounds like from the old webcam. I'm hoping it sounds worse, and I'm hoping the new one sounds better, but we'll have a look when we look back at this video, and ultimately you can also decide if it's actually worth upgrading, if it sounds good, or they both just sound rubbish and my normal microphone sounds better. But I think, comparison, looking back at my old camera and the new one, my head is very chopped off. I think the new one looks much better, it's much sharper, and it's going to be better if you're doing little crop shots, recording your screen, you want to have a little floating window. I think it'll be a lot better, especially if you're doing calls as well on Teams, talking to people. Right, I guess that's going to be it here now. I'm going to go to the editing software and have a look, and we can get a better view of how they both look side by side. Right, John from the future while we're editing. As you can see, the left one is way clearer, as you would expect because it's 1080p, but the jump in quality is much nicer. I think the colours are actually a lot better as well on the left one. It's definitely better at handling the grain. The right one's very grainy, and the new one is not as grainy at all. If we just pause and zoom in on my head, let's have a look at the hair. You can tell in the detail of the hair that the new one is superior. Also, while going back through the video editing, I think the audio sounds much nicer on the new version. That basically summarizes what we've just gone through. Right, signing off on the brand new webcam. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Do you like it more? Is it better? Leave your comments down below. Like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in another video soon.